Good afternoon, everybody. What is going on? I am jeffgrantMEDIA, and today's real user review, we are going to be talking about the Rover II with Fisher Pen sidecar wallet from Blackthorn Leather. Now, Andy over at Blackthorn Leather did send me this as a sample for review, but all the opinions in this video are mine and mine alone. I did not share this content with Blackthorn Leather prior to publication. They will see this when you do. In addition to that, there is an affiliate link in the description box down below. If you're considering buying this wallet or any other product from Blackthorn Leather, and you should, Andy makes some awesome things, master of his craft, please consider using that link. It doesn't cost you anything extra, but I do get a small percentage of the sale. Kick back to me, and all the money goes back to the channel to help produce more content so consumers can make informed purchasing decisions. And for all the people out there that are trying to be eagle eye and freeze frame, don't bother. These are these little cards from Chuck E. Cheese from one of the games, duplicates that I stole from my daughter, and I use these when I talk about wallets, so you cannot see any of my personal information. So, I kind of slow burn with this. I've been taking my time with it. Andy wanted me to take my time with it. So I've actually been using this now for a couple of months, maybe upwards of 3 months. It's, I don't know, time doesn't mean anything anymore. It's a construct that doesn't exist in my mind. Anyway, this is a front pocket carry wallet. I'm not a front pocket kind of carry guy. I did try and I did carry this in my back pocket for a while, which is kind of when you see some of this crocking. There's actually quite a bit of indigo on there, and that was because I was wearing this, or keeping this in my pocket while I was testing the Gustin Monster Sashiko pants, which are very high crocking indigo. So I got a lot of the indigo crocked on this from like just a couple of days of wearing this thing in those pants. Actually, more of the indigo probably rubbed off from putting this in my jacket pocket. But yeah, wasn't able to continue to wear this in my back pocket because if I wore it money clip side out, I was sitting on it and I was kind of pushed up like George Costanza, or if I was sitting with money clip inward, it was just squishing into my butt cheek and became uncomfortable. So I ended up actually carrying this in my inside pocket of my jacket, which is not a first for me. I do that when I'm in the city. I put it in my inside pocket and I'll either button my jacket or zip it in so my wallet doesn't get stolen. So I am familiar with it, but to do it like on a daily, it's a little bit weird, and I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like it. I should add that I was also still carrying my old wallet in my back pocket, and that was because I wanted to have the wallet fade in my jeans, which is why I tried to keep this in my back pocket. It just wasn't comfortable enough. But keeping this in my front jacket pocket, it's just so much more convenient, to be honest with you. It's always there. Especially this time of year, I'm always wearing a jacket, so I just pop it in or out. It was great. I really, really enjoyed it. One other thing I will say, it's a pro tip. If you still have a card that has embossed numbers on it, don't put it in the front, because eventually, even if you're not sitting on it, those numbers could become embossed in the leather. So always take a smoother card or take your card backwards and put it in front of that card. So that's what I did. I actually have one of my cards, still has actually two, my work credit card and my debit card have embossed numbers. So I would put my ID in front of my debit card. So those are the two things I probably use the most, is my ID and my debit card. But I put my ID in front of my debit card, so when I'm putting it in the wallet, if I look at it and do it, I can actually get it in. It doesn't, it prevents those numbers from, the embossed numbers, from imprinting onto the leather and then allowing someone like you, while I'm showing you a wallet, to steal my credit card numbers or my identity. So there's a pro tip. Always do that. But this thing has been working out great for me. I have 6 cards in here now because that's what I've been carrying. I've been carrying my ID, my debit card, my credit card. And then it has 2 slots. It's got your front slot, and then there is a back slot here. And then I've been carrying my work credit card, my insurance card, something else. I don't remember. I took them all out and I just kind of grabbed them quickly, and they're actually sitting on the dining room table by my backpack, so I don't forget to take them with me when I go to work tomorrow. Another card. I've been carrying basically 6 cards, so that is what I stuck in here. And you can see this will easily fit 6 cards. And it was a little tight at first, but it's coming around. I would say my back pocket is a little bit tighter because I don't access those as much. I put the ones that I access more frequently in the front. And it's mostly I guess my credit card and my debit card, because I use the credit card to pay for gas and my debit card to pay for basically anything else, and then my ID. So I keep the ID in the front, as to not emboss those numbers in front of the debit card with the credit card in the back. And I can access. I keep saying access those easily. I can access those easily, and I can put them back just as quick. Now, the money clip on the back is nice because it's multi-purpose. I have cash in there, but it's also a bottle opener for daddy juices, which comes in quite handy. I will say, for the better part of 20 years, I have been carrying a bottle opener keychain, or I had actually, it was a gift. It doesn't fit me anymore. Actually, I think it wore out. I used to have a ring that my wife bought me before we were even engaged. That was a bottle opener. So I always had a bottle opener on me. You will use a bottle opener far more often than you ever thought you would. Now let's talk about the quality and durability of this. This is actually my second product from Blackthorn. I have a belt, which is probably on, yes, it's on my pair of Ironheart jeans over there. I just kind of keep a couple of pairs of jeans lined up. In the summer, some of those jeans will get switched to shorts, and I'll have jeans and shorts with belts so I can swap them out. But the quality has been awesome. You can see this thing is a little bit dirty, like some of these high spots. You can kind of see some wear. That's from my hands grabbing it and whatnot. Some of that would also be indigo crocking from my Gustin Monster Shishiko pants. And it is April, which means it rains a lot in Pennsylvania. And I like waxed goods for rainy weather. And when I'm sticking this in one of my all-time favorite wax jackets, which would be the Flint & Tinder Wax Trucker Jacket, the inside pocket, it's waxed lined on the outside. So putting it in the jacket pocket here, it's rubbing against the wax jacket. So it's probably got some wax on it. Now, Andy over at Blackthorn Leather does make the Rover II in two different options. He makes a brogued version that has some intricate detail work to it. And then he has the plain front version that you can have with or without the Fisher pen sidecar, all of which start at $75 USD. They also come with options, so you can choose what color leather or stitching you would like with your wallet. And he sent me a bit of a custom one. As you can see, I have the broche front with the Fisher pen sidecar. So I really like that. And if you've looked at some of Andy's other work, this man is a true master of his craft. He has put out some phenomenally hand-carved into leather products. They are absolutely beautiful. Some of the things that he has, I would be proud to have in my collection. Hell, some of these things I want just because they're beautiful, not even because I need. They just look amazing. Some of his chain wallets are so amazing and detailed, they're something I would consider trading an organ for. I would go as far as to say, as this is some of his simpler work, and not because I think this is simple or easy to do. I would absolutely destroy this wallet if I tried to do anything like this. But just some of the things that he does, they're so amazing, so intricate, so detailed. It's like, truly, he's truly a master of his craft. I have nothing else that I can possibly use to describe what he does, as he's a master of his craft. He is amazing with leatherwork and what he does. He's a true artist. So this, even though this is one of his simpler creations, is still a phenomenally made piece. This is amazing. I mean, I have been handling this daily for months and months now. Most of the wear that you are seeing on this wallet is because I was wearing a pair of indigo Sashiko pants and sticking it in the inside pocket of a wax jacket. Like you could see back here where the money clip holds it up, like these two sides, they are barely dirty at all. There's a little bit from the money and me touching and accessing it, but the flat point, because there's nothing to hold it up from touching, that's from my wax jacket and from me putting this in selvage or those Shishiko pants, that's just crocking for them. So if I wasn't wearing selvage, if I constantly was putting this in the inside pocket of, say, like a Type 3 denim jacket, it would probably look more like this all the way around. Again, some of this, like these high points, are just from the type of clothing that I've been wearing. Again, amazing quality, phenomenal stitch work, extremely durable, extremely well made. We have nice yet minimal branding, and we have not only a functional money clip, but also a dual purpose, incredibly useful bottle opener. So if you're looking at anything from Blackthorn Leather, buy it, get it. These are lifetime goods. These are incredibly durable. The craftsmanship, the quality, the care, it's bar none. It's amazing. Made in America, made by hand by a skilled craftsman that is a master of his craft. So anything you will get from Blackthorn Leather will be totally worth it. You'll have it forever. So I want to just say thank you to Andy for trusting me to send me out another sample from his wares. Absolutely blown away by the quality and craftsmanship, the materials. So with that, if you like this video or any of my other videos, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Smash that big red button and ring that bell right next to it so notifications the next time I post a brand new video. Good night.